welcome to MaiMoments, the best channel for makeup and hair tutorial and also products review. Today I'm going to test 10 different kinds of mascara to see which one will give me the best lengthening and also volume. If you have not followed with my channel, you probably did not know the story. When I was little, my mom actually chopped off my eyelashes when I was a baby and thought it will grow back, but unfortunately it never did. So I'm going to use myself to test out this product to see which one really work. I usually just wear false eyelashes because it's much easier rather than using a bunch of mascara. So I'm really curious if this product's going to work. Let's get started. To my surprise, I barely wear mascara, but I have a great sample size collection here from Too Faced, Mascara, Fenty Beauty, Urban Decay, Benefit, Tarte, and way more. I want you to save your money, so I'm going to test it out to see which one is best so I can give you recommendation toward the ends. Since my eyelashes is short and straight, I'm going to help the mascara just a little bit by curling it before I'm going to put on mascara. Oh, hello friends, long time no see. Oh my gosh, look at my eyelashes. It is super tiny, but I think it will work to test this product out. So usually I will use a mascara primer because it does help with lengthening my real eyelashes, but we are not going to do that today because I cannot find it. So I'm just going straight with Fenty Beauty. So the application is pretty interesting because you know how mascara application, usually the bristle is all the way 360. Apparently this is only 180. So let's see if this is better. Since my eyelashes is pretty short, I'm going to use the end of this tube to prevent me from smearing all over my eyelid. I'm going to use the same method for the bottom of my eyelashes. So I just finished applying the first layer. I'm going to apply the second layer to see if there's any difference because sometimes you definitely need to apply like 2 or 3 times. So I'm just going to do 2 for now. After I have applied the second coat of mascara, I'm going to curl my eyelashes and this is the result. So after testing out this product, I can include that it does target every string of lashes that I have, which is really amazing. But because of the applications, it did not able to give me a precise look. So it basically smeared all around my lid and I have to use a Q-tip to clean it up. Maybe because I have a very short lashes. So if you have a longer lashes, it's not going to be a major thing. For volume wise, I would say yes, kind of. It's not a major thing. It's not going to help you with lengthening at all, and this product does not claim so, which makes sense. And it claimed to be curl and lifted. I would say so-so because whenever I apply this mascara on, my real eyelashes tend to drop after I already curl my eyelashes. I have to curl my eyelashes again after I use this product. So I would say it will able to help you to be curl and lifted after the fact that you curl your eyelashes whenever you're using this mascara. So let's move on to the next products. So while waiting for this side to dry, I'm going to work on my left side using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. And this one here claimed to add more volume. So this one here is very interesting shape. It looked like an hourglass shapes. And they have bristle all over the application. So let's see if this is better for my short eyelashes. I felt that the best way to apply mascara is actually to rub it back and forth closely to your root and then brush it out toward the tips. This is going to help every string of hair is going to be saturated with the solution. Since my bottom lashes is super short, I feel that it's more convenient for me to actually apply off screen rather than on screen because I have a better adjustment and angle. So let's go ahead and apply the second layer to my eyelashes to see if it's any better. I just want to let you know my left eyelashes is actually a little bit shorter than my right eyelashes, although both of them is short. But whenever I'm using this application, it was much easier to target at a weird angle and it was really easy to apply versus the Fenty Beauty that I just applied earlier. And it did not really smear all around my eyelid, which I love. And did it add a lot of volumes? I would say it does. So this one able to pass what it claimed. Let's move on to the next one. Let's see if it's better. The next mascara I'm going to try is from Benefit. This is a Bad Girl FABE mascara, and the application is very interesting. It's starting from bigger spiral at the bottoms and all the way toward the tips. It's getting smaller. It's have 360 spiral all around. I actually really enjoyed this applications, especially for my short lashes. It's basically helped me target every strands of hair that I have, and it's easier to apply since it was smaller on the tip. I felt that I have more control in this mascara than the other mascara applications. So while I'm waiting for the mascara to dry at least 1 minute before I'm going to apply the second layer, I'm going to help you to save your mascara. If your mascara is dry, what you want to do first of all, whenever you're grabbing the products, don't pump it. A lot of people I've seen, they usually pump. What you're doing is actually causing air inside your tube, so it's going to dry out your mascara. You don't want to do that. If you are going to grab more products in your mascara, what you want to do is actually using it at 360 degrees and grabbing the products side by side, and it's going to collect amazing products as you need. Okay, if your mascara tends to dry, what you want to do is using any kind of eye drop that you have, adding some 2 or 3 drop, and automatically it's going to be good as new. And I hope that's helped because mascara could be pricey first of all. After the first layer has dried, I go ahead and apply the second layer. I just love how this mascara applied into my lashes. It was so easy and precise, and I found this to be the best. So I'm going to let you see in comparison. This side was from Too Faced and this side was from Benefit. As you can see on the right, it's even more volumized and also a little bit lengthening. I really enjoy the application of this mascara right here because the tip is smaller, so I can really target on the edge and not smear all over my lid. And I really enjoy this product because it was really easy to apply. I really want to test out this products right here. This is also from Too Faced, but it's actually mascara melt off, and a claim is going to take off the mascara. Interesting. Let's see if it worked or not. This is my first time. I did not know this kind of things exist, but now I know. So this application right here is super interesting. There is not a spike whatsoever. It's just a layer of spiral all around the applications. Interesting. Let's try if this products work. So they tell me to just apply it. I just go ahead and apply it toward the root and then brush it out toward the tips. I'm trying my best to saturate the solutions with my real eyelashes on the top and also at the bottom lashes. I really see the innovative of this products, but seriously the applications kind of suck because whenever I try to apply on my eyelashes, I can't tell if I really apply in the area that needed to or not. I'm just basically guessing. I'm pretty sure whenever you are trying to take off your makeup, it won't be this method, but since I'm just want to target the mascara to take it off so I can test out the other products, that's why I'm going to use a cotton pad and rub it around my real eyelashes and try to take it off as much as I could. Would I say that this product's going to be necessary in your makeup kit as makeup remover? I would say not really, because you can able to imitate it so quick using your makeup remover that you like, which is oil free. Then using a spoolie, use this spoolie to dip in the solutions. Well, guess what? It's going to be more effective than the application that they have in here. And then brush it against your real eyelashes and the mascara will come right off. So the next products I'm going to test out is both Tarte. This one is Tarte's and this one is Light Camera's Lashes. So looking at this application is basically very similar to many of the mascara that you have seen. Is having spike all around 360 and is all same side. During the process, whenever I try to apply this mascara, the spike of this applicator is very noticeable, so you have to be extremely careful whenever you are using this applications because it pretty hurt if you rub it too hard against your skin. At the same time, I'm pretty satisfied with this applicators because I'm able to feel that I'm capable of targeting every single strings of lashes that I have. So what I like about this product is that you are not going to get clumps whatsoever whenever you're using this mascara because the applications have spiked all around 360 in its equal side. So would I recommend this? I would say that you do have the risk of poking your eyes because it's pretty sharp and pointy. But other than that, I do like it. Another thing I want to point out is not going to give you lengthening or volumize because it's not going to cause any clumps, which means that it is targeted every strings, and I can see in comparison of the previous mascara is more volumized than this one. For this mascara here, I really truly enjoy the design. It looked really cool and unique and different from the rest of the mascara that I have used. So the application here is not as dangerous as this one, but I can see that this looked like a Maybelline applications, a very standard side of mascara. So let's see if that is going to be helping or making any difference. For the first few seconds whenever I tried to apply this applicators, I felt no different than the other kind of mascara I use, but seriously and gradually I was smearing all around my lid and it was really hard to target around the edge, especially toward the inner corner and the outer corner. I'm not a fan with this eyelashes because of the standard side based on my experience. My short eyelashes does not do well with this kind because at the top, this is where I usually target at the outer and the in corner of my lashes, and it's pretty big, so I basically smear it all around my lashes, especially at my lower lashes. At my lower lashes, I definitely prefer this one over this one, but if you want more volumes, reach for this one. And as you can see in comparison, this one here have more volumes because of the applications. This one is less, but it's really great if you target at the bottom of your lashes. So the next products that I'm going to test out is Clinique on my right, and on my left side is going to be Urban Decay. And this one claimed to be lengthening and volumized. So let's see if it's true to what it's claimed. The next products that I'm going to try, it is the Clinique High Impact Mascara. Once again, we have a very standard side of mascara. Let's see if this is going to be better because usually whenever I use this product, it's smeared everywhere. From my past experience, I was totally correct from this applications that it's really hard for me to target for my short lashes. Maybe if you have a longer lashes, it's going to be much easier, but for me, I smear it everywhere. So while waiting for this first layer to dry, I'm just going ahead and jump on to the Urban Decay and doing on my left side. So once again, we have a very similar side of mascara. This one is a little bit bigger, but seriously, I'm scared because I do not like this applications. So I did put a lot of hope for this Urban Decay mascara to work, but unfortunately it's another fail. It does not work perfect with my short lashes. I felt that it was so hard for me to actually apply at the inner corner and the outer corners, and I basically smeared all over my lid. So as you can see, both of this mascara is basically a disaster for my short eyelashes. I do not do well with a standard side mascara applications whatsoever. So let's move on to the next product to see if there's another one that I like. But the next two products that I'm going to try is more affordable. On my right, I have Maybelline the Falsie, and on the left side, I have the Ulta Beauty Twisted Volume. Let's see if this product is way better than the products that I tried earlier. So looking at this application is very interesting. It's similar to a standard side, but it's have a little curve. I'm not sure it's because of the bottle is short, that's why it's have a little curve, but it's very similar to the one that I saw at the beginning, which is the Fenty Beauty. Can you see that both on the side is have more of the brushes rather than all around? Interesting enough, even though this is basically a drugstore brand, but I actually really in love with this applications because it was really easy for me to apply and see because there is not going to be bristle all around 360. It's only halfway, so I can really target every string of lashes that I have. So for this Maybelline mascara application, I actually like it way better than the two high-end, which is the Clinique and also the Urban Decay. It was really easy to apply, and I can tell that it's going to give me more volumized than the other one, and it did not smear all around my eyelid, which is a very enjoyable experience. I'm just not sure that this applications is naturally have a curve, or because it's stuck in this bottle, that's why it's like that. The following products I'm going to try is from Ulta Beauty's itself, and this mascara is Twisted Volume. So I'm going to test at level 4, and as you can see that this is very interesting because it become a very twisted spiral and it's very unique. So I'm going to test this product out. This is the first time I ever encountered this applicators. It's very innovative because you have options either going to be level 1 through level 4 to make it more volumized whenever you applying your mascara. And this really helped me to target every strings of hair that I have. So after using the Ulta Beauty mascara, I do have to admit that this application is very similar to the Tarte Shape Tape. If you currently use a Tarte Shape Tape and you love this product, give the Ulta Beauty a try because it's very similar textures and the applications felt the same, which is very pokey. Be extremely careful, but it's great to apply on the bottom lashes. So the last mascara that I'm going to try is this right here. I got it from AliExpress because the effect is supposed to be lengthening like crazy. I'm not even sure if this is going to be good or not, but looking at the brand is kind of weird. It is IBCCCNDC. How can you pronounce that? Like, that's crazy. But nevertheless, go ahead and try this product to see what it's all about. Oh my gosh, looking at this applications, it's so intimidating and turn off. It is super huge and it's disturbing. Comparing this one that I thought is already like too big for me, but no. This one is like way beyond. At first, I would think that it's hard to apply this mascara applicator, but eventually I got the hang of it. It was super easy and it was not hard at all. Plus, it did not smear all over my eyelid, which I thought it would. I did have to apply 3 or 4 layers to really test this product out because they claim the more that you're going to apply, the longer it is. And I can definitely see a dramatic difference from the beginning process. You probably wonder why did I order this product, but technically what amazing thing about this product is that if you need lengthening, it will do the job so well. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Can you see that? This is called lengthening for real. And I probably apply like 3 or 4 layers because I really want to test that out, since it claimed that you do need to apply more than 2 layers in order to have the lengthening effect. The reason why this mascara is true to its claim because whenever I'm opening it, can you see there's a string that on top of the applications and is very sticky. So this is going to help to elongate your eyelashes. If I'm going to do the same thing to other mascara that is also, say, lengthening, it will not do the same effect. So this is not going to help lengthening your eyelashes as much. So from the 10 mascara, which one would be my favorite and which is my moment approved? I definitely have to say my favorite is the Benefit Bad Girl Bang. I really enjoy the applications. It's really easy to apply. It's going to help me with more like volumized rather than lengthening. And if you're looking for a more affordable price when it's come to mascara, I do admit that Maybelline, the Falsies is really good. It's really easy to apply even though for my short lashes, and it's going to give it more volumes. The last products that I actually like is this one right here, which is going to help me lengthening my short eyelashes, and it's going to be a little bit longer. I'm not saying it's a major thing, but to me it's a major difference. And so this one I'm going to link the information below because who can able to search and remember this company name? I hope you enjoyed this video. There's another 2 videos waiting for you to click. Don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell for more notifications. If you have any comment or request, comment down below. Don't forget to give this video a like. And as always, love yourself, stay motivated, peace out.